Hey, yo, everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Batgirl, issue number 6. Take a look at this column cover right here. Now, where we last left off on Batgirl, a new enemy has come onto the scene, a woman named Gretel, and her ability is she could brainwash and mind control men, specifically men, not women, and she goes around and uses this to her advantage. But towards the end of issue number 5, who does she decide to brain control? None other than Bruce Wayne. So, it is Batgirl versus Batman. And in the end of the day, will Gretel get away? That actually rhymed. Anyways, that was not on purpose. You're just going to have to wait and see. Let's jump into issue number 6 of Batgirl. So the issue starts off with Batgirl and Batman, or Bruce Wayne, in a little scuffle and confrontation because, of course, Bruce Wayne is under the effects of brain control. And while this is going on, Batgirl is kind of reminiscing about how Batman has been with her throughout her whole entire life. Throughout her as Batgirl originally, through her being paralyzed, in the hospital, and her becoming Batgirl again. And although he hasn't always been the most affectionate person, he's always been there for her. And he's always been affectionate towards her in his own really kind of closed off way. Anyways, don't want to spoil anything, but as you would suspect, Batman does break the mind control, or, well, Batman and Batgirl start working together, and is them versus Gretel. But will Gretel be able to actually take over Batman again? And use him once again as a tool against Batgirl? And, with all that said, is Batgirl physically up for this challenge? Or will the miracle that gave her back and her legs back go away? Well, you're just going to have to read and see. So let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. The flashback moments are very touching. The Bruce and Barbara ones. The thing is you don't have to do a lot to get good emotional moments with Batman, because he's not an overly emotional person, at least not in the way that you and I are. He's completely different thinking process wise. So, like the subtleties of him going to the hospital, and I'll try not to say too much, but Barbara says that she was worried that after she got shot by the Joker, that Batman would be livid with her and say, "How could you do this? What is wrong with you?" But instead, he just simply said nothing and held her hand. Very nice stuff. Very touching stuff. So good flashback moments. How you consolidate Bruce getting mind controlled is done well here. Batgirl even states it that we're talking about Batman. This is a guy that can resist mind control, resist mental attacks. He did it with Dr. Hurt. He's done it with Martian Manhunter. He's done it with a lot of people. He has to be faking, or something must have gone on. Something has to be happening, or Gretel's attacking him differently. So how it is handled is nicely done. And on a whole, this was also had a good resolve at the end. A little teaser with something for the Joker for the next issue. And we get to see more of Barbara's mother, which is turning out to be an interesting story. Bad. First bad is, and I don't know if you could really call this a bad, but exactly where do we stand with Barbara and her family? See, before the New 52, Barbara Gordon was the niece of Commissioner Gordon. He adopted her as his daughter. So, does that make this the mother, her blood mother? Is she the blood daughter of Commissioner Gordon in the New 52? Is she the blood sibling of James Gordon Jr.? It's just a little confusing on exactly how it went. Basically, before Flashpoint, it was James Gordon and Barbara Gordon as husband and wife, and then James Gordon Jr. as their son. And then when Batgirl, Barbara Gordon's parents died, she was adopted by James Gordon. However, I think it's different. I think they're all one family. I don't know. It would be nice to kind of get an idea on exactly where this family stands. It's just a small thing, but it's something that's been annoying me. Uh, Besides that, I mean, I would like to see more of Gretel in the future, but I don't think we will because the story kind of ends here, and it ends very touchingly. But we got a new villain, and I feel as though this is all we're gonna get from her. So I would like to see more of her. I don't think we will, but I still would like to. On a whole, whether or not to get it, I'll stumble over my words. Yes, definitely. Batgirl has been a consistently good book throughout the New 52. Um, just like Deathstroke, she's going to get a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Very nicely done issue. I enjoyed this greatly. With that said, I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.